Hello, everyone. Welcome again to International English Guru, where dreams come true, where you get one support, where you get fastest results, and where you see the best improvement. Today, I have with me Sukhmeen, and unbelievable is her result. She's a first-time test taker. She had never taken PTE. She was with us for 4 weeks, right, Sukhmeen?
Yeah,
How long were you with us?
it was less than 4 weeks because 1 week I didn't study because I was like, ma'am was not there and I was not also well. So I didn't study.
So
So it
let's
was around 3 weeks.
around
Less than, yeah, 3 or
less than
2.5 weeks.
because she told me it was 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Roughly 2 weeks what we did. The practice was main 2 weeks.
Yeah, so 2 weeks was the constructive study time, and
Yeah,
target score here was 65 each.
yeah.
And what Sukhmeen has made it to is going to be surprising everyone and astonishing and gladdening us. Her reading is 83. I want to speak out her reading score first because I was thrilled looking at reading. 83 is an unbelievably good score for a first timer. Speaking is 84, again a very good score. Listening 70, very good. Writing 68. So 2 8s and 2 7s when you were wanting 65 each.
5. Yeah.
How good is that? How good
Yeah.
is that? Tell me about it, Sukhmeen. Tell me about your experience studying with international English.
Like it was very like it's I can't express in words. It's amazing. Like I am so blessed with you all. I was like in the first video I was sure that I can do. After seeing your first guru mantras, because it was so easy that you were teaching there, you were telling us, and it was just in the mind. You just don't need to learn something. For me, it was like this. When I saw your last video yesterday, I seriously followed the same. I didn't study anything. I didn't saw anything. I slept like I was sleeping so long. Like yesterday, I slept at 10:30. I woke up at 7:30 in the morning, like a big sleep.
Yeah.
In the car, I was not talking to my husband. I was like silence, doing my prayers and what I do in the morning. Nothing else. Before the exam, today I like in the exam also I was late because
Yeah.
of the traffic. I just reached 10 minutes before and I was so chilled up that the person sitting was like, "Are you there for the exam?"
Oh my
Seriously.
God. Wow.
Yes, I was very chill and it was too noisy, but I didn't heard what the next person is saying. I was just concentrated in my exam.
Wow.
That this is my day. I have to do nothing else.
And you did it fabulously. Wow.
Yeah,
Having
and
so
for me, well, like the result was like too fast.
okay.
I sat in the car. I came back. I just reached the home, and the result is in my hand. And when the result was downloading, I was sure that it would be good, but that something was like, but I did it. It was just because of your help and motivation of your teachers and your team. Like your team is best, I can say.
Fingers crossed. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love our team as well.
yeah,
Our team as well. Right. So, Sukhmeen, what I'm able to understand is that what you learned gave you so much confidence. And
yeah,
because you trusted what you learned, you were so contented and you were so grounded that there was no uneasiness on you or in you. So,
yeah,
when you were in the exam, the people had to ask you, are you really for an exam? Others are looking nervous. Why
yeah.
is this girl looking so sober and eased out? Wow. That's really impressive, Sukhmeen. That's very good. I like that.
And
Right.
one thing I remembered each and everything when I was doing your the paper.
Mhm.
What you told yesterday in your video. I like when the each and every question was coming. It was actually like that. The flow was actually like that. That I know this question is after this question is after this, because it was so nice
Yeah.
that I knew it everything.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic, Sukhmeen. Now that sounds awesome to me. You were a great student because you followed things so perfectly.
Yeah, thank you.
Being a good teacher and getting a good student, both the things are important. So
That
I think it's
yeah,
a perfect combination. So your allocated teacher, she was actually much praised for you as well, and she was very excited this morning. I think the first thing she saw on her phone was your results. Right.
Yeah, she was telling me that I was so happy that in the Monday morning I'll getting good results. She was sure. She was telling me.
Oh, she was sure. Look, that is the
Yeah.
confidence. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so tell me something about how IG was able to help you improve at your reading, because your reading score is 83.
Yeah, it helped me because I think so each and every module transfer the marks to each other.
Yeah.
And that's the main point. Like when I was doing mock test,
Mm,
first thing Melody ma'am told me,
mm.
just think and see where the improvement is. Like just see where you are wrong.
Right.
Don't see that you scored this much, you will score that much. Just see where you are wrong, because your wrongs will make you right. Remember that.
Spot on. Excellent. So
Yeah.
focused on your mistakes, learned from them,
Yeah.
how you improved so much. Okay, great.
Yeah.
What about your speaking? 84. I mean, you're a very good talkative person. So I think that
Yeah,
quite
but that
understandable.
was not helping me in the mock test
No?
because, but eventually in the exam, it was with the flow. I don't know how it happened. Like I didn't fumble any word, and everything was like just coming on my own. I was so surprised
Oh my
that
goodness.
I practiced, and the teacher was so supportive with me in the like IG. She was
Yes.
so supportive with me, like she was helping me. She was like, "You do speaking because speaking will actually day by day increase your good modules."
Right. So, your allocated teacher, Miss Melody, she asked you to do a speaking mock test every second day or every day. So, what was the
Like
strategy there?
first we did single modules, then wherever I lacked, she used to say me that do these 5 practice tests, do that 5, because you are like, I did sometime I did 15 also in reading because I was lacking in reading. So she told me with your practice only you will do, because I had a small daughter, she knew I had very less time. She used to go to the daycare and I used to study, not going not going upstairs, like downstairs home, and not seeing anything, just working on my, like she will be back and I have to study in this time period.
Oh, wow. So, such a constrained circumstances, and you studied in there.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So I was like, when I have to do, I have to do. I was like, if like if you make a mind that you have to do in the one go, then no one can like
Stop you.
stop you. You will do, because if you have these teachers and so much good, like so much good reviews and so much good like lessons,
Yeah.
that they just make you learn that time only. You don't have to think what was the lesson. Just there only you learn things. You practice, you just learn it.
My goodness. I love your feedback as well. I mean,
Mm.
lots of students have given me feedback, but your feedback, that the lessons are so powerful. You hear them and you don't have to revise. They stay in your.
Yeah,
That's I love that bit. Very good.
like first lesson I wrote 2 3 words. After that I didn't wrote anything in the lessons, like only the templates was there,
Yeah.
nothing else. Like everything was my in my mind, that this point have to be taken care, this things have to be done.
Right. So, Sukhmeen, it was only 2 weeks, right? It was a very
Yeah.
short time. So it means everything was done perfectly. Otherwise, first time, it's difficult to clear. And
Yeah.
clearing such a great score is quite rare, right? It's
Yeah.
rare. So what this tells me is that you did a perfect job, the teacher did the perfect job, the lessons did the
It's just
perfect
that you
job.
have to listen to the teachers. The first thing is to listen to the teachers. What they say, you have to do. Don't hide. Don't say lie. If you have done, you have done. Sometime I didn't get time. I told Melody ma'am that today I've done 5 only. I've not done 10. She was like, tomorrow do more.
Yeah.
Just focus on that. Though I have done. Don't lie with your teachers. What you have done, do it with that. Yeah, I have done it. Simple. Because it's just you're lying yourself, not the teacher, I think. If you're doing for yourself, not for anyone else.
I like that. I really like that. Very honest, very truthful. So that's a great tip. Don't make your teachers happy by saying, "Yeah, I've done 3 tests," when you've
Yeah.
done one, right? So just be honest with your teachers. That makes a big sense to me. So, Sukhmeen, studying in a very short time, right? And you just told me that you've got a daughter as well, and you wanted to
Yeah.
accomplish everything in a short time. It must have been
Yeah.
challenging, right?
Yeah,
And
it was.
It was challenging. Let's be honest about it. You're a very
Yeah,
honest
it was
person.
challenging, no doubt. It was challenging. But I knew in my mind that I have to clear the test in the first go. Because I don't want to leave the focus on my daughter because I was not focusing on her. So for that I was very clear with my goals that I have to do.
Wow,
By
amazing.
hook or crook I have to do. Not again going with the same procedure.
Right. No, you made it.
Because your lessons were, I told you, in the first go, in the first lesson I was clear that I can do.
Right.
So
Gave
it
you
was
confidence
not,
and you were
yeah,
sure.
it gave me confidence.
Right.
I was scared in the first time when I joined. Like I was scared that I can't do the exam. But
Mm.
when I saw your lessons, I was sure that I can do. It's easy.
Ah,
It's
wow.
actually made easy through you.
I love the way you're presenting things.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's not a lot of people can't understand things correctly. Some of them who understand things correctly, they are able to really put themselves out in a very perfect manner, and you're
Yeah.
expressing your ideas in a perfect language. So I have to appreciate you for that, Sukhmeen. You're
Thank you.
very clear with what you want to say. Right. How much practice did you do for your writing and listening?
Writings, I didn't do too much practice because Melody ma'am was sure with my writing because
Okay.
my essay was very clear, no mistakes, like one or two mistakes were coming in the spelling
Okay.
that day by day get good.
Yeah.
Summary was good. So
Yeah.
she was not making me do writing, which I was perfect. She used to say after 2 days, just do one.
Okay.
Like you remember, you don't forget what is the pattern.
Right.
And in listening
Yeah.
I was doing listening like once I did, then one day I leave it, and then next day I do it, like in
Right.
one,
So
not
even
every
it
day.
was a short time, Sukhmeen, I can see a lot of strategic planning going in the work. Right. So
Yeah,
it's not that it was accomplished just all of a sudden. There is a
yeah,
good straightforward thinking going into it, a nice planning into it, and then perfect execution into it.
yeah, because first thing, when in the morning I used to wake up, I knew that today I have to do this,
Yeah.
and before that I will not get up from my seat of the
Excellent.
computer. I have to do it, whatever be the reason.
Love this determination as well. That's really good.
Yeah,
Okay, so Sukhmeen, if you have to give tips to other people for
yeah,
being a good student, right? Tell me,
yeah.
what are the three things which you felt which helped you accomplish?
First thing, you should listen to your teachers.
Yeah,
First thing, what they say, you should do it, and
right.
never lie them. What you have done, do it. Like, second thing, you should see the lessons carefully and just learn it that
There.
time only. Don't think that you have to go back and see the lesson twice, thrice. Just once see it, it is very clear. No other languages used. It's very clear, straightforward lectures. You will get the practice and the end, so you're clear with the concept. Third thing, be a good listener, be a good attempter also. You have to straight away do it. Not that I'll today I saw the lesson, tomorrow I'll do the practice.
Yeah, do it on the
What
same.
is done, do it that time only.
Okay, one thing which I really like about Sukhmeen, which I want others to learn from Sukhmeen, is being determined and very clear-minded. So she was very clear-minded. I have to clear the test in first shot. I'm not going to ignore my daughter anymore. I don't want to go into a loop where I'm failing again and again. I have to clear it first shot. And when she saw that I have to accomplish this today, she wouldn't get off her seat. I love this. This is the kind of determination that makes you clear the test, where you are sitting down with a focus that I have to achieve it, and you get a score like that if you can do something like this. So speaking 84, reading 83. Awesome. I'm really loving looking at your scores.
Thank you.
So Sukhmeen, it was another thing which I want to know about here. Of all the things which you got from IG, say you got one-on-one feedback from the teacher, you got the lessons which you could do at your own convenience at whatever
Yeah.
time you liked. You had a chance to go back on the lessons, which I know you did not because you're a good student, but a lot of them, they find it really useful that they can go back and check on things,
Yeah.
right?
Like
And
Melody ma'am used to ask me that, are you able to see the lesson again? I was like, I don't want to see it. She's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Like I was,
A
yeah,
lot of
I was
people
shocked.
like it. They want to go back to it, but I really like this kind of an outlook where you go to the lesson once and you do everything which you have to do from it and close it forever, because it should be in your head
Yeah,
after that.
in your head, because you don't want to see it again. Just once it is done, you need to practice.
Absolutely. If you've done it properly once, it doesn't need to be done second time. It's only
Yeah,
if it's not done or half cooked that you have to go back to it.
yeah,
Right. And then third thing is that we train students according to their band score, right? So every student, so if it is a student who joins for 60, like that is 6 each, 50, that is 6 each, he would get different templates, he would get different lessons, he would get different formulas, different strategies. So for you, teacher used another strategy. For an 8-band student, a teacher would use another strategy, right?
yeah.
So of all this, which one do you think was most beneficial in your case?
I think so. Strategies for different, but it's your willpower which wants to join and wants to achieve that.
Yeah,
Because if you're keen in doing that,
yeah,
then only you can achieve your scores.
yeah.
One thing is like you are getting the feedback, you're getting everything, but if you're not listening to the teacher, there's no need of, there's no use.
Yeah, if you're
Because
not,
you need to be very keen that I have to score. If someone is helping me with the thing, I need to score good even.
absolutely, that makes good sense.
Then only it is beneficial for you. I think so.
Perfect. So now, there's another thing I was asking Melody ma'am, and she said you better ask her, ma'am, because I'm not very sure. She gave me some clue. The question
Yeah.
is, now with this target score, what are you going to do?
I'll go for, actually I have to change my visa. That is the student visa, and then I have to, like, side by side I have to do my teacher registration. I did some, like, I have done B.Ed from India.
Right,
So here in New Zealand, you need your provisional certificate,
right,
provisional teacher certificate before the practicing full practicing certificate. So
right.
provisional I will only get if I have PT or IELTS.
I can see some, students down there, a very determined teacher walking into the classroom, making sure every single student learns well. So I'm pretty sure you'll be going in a perfect profession. This profession would suit
Yeah.
you because
I was there in India. I was there in this profession. I was a French teacher.
you're a French teacher. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Great.
in India. That's why.
Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense to me. So here you're going to be a primary school teacher or a high school teacher?
Actually, firstly, I have to join early childhood because
Okay.
here you
Yes,
need
yes.
some sort of
They,
practice
yes,
before
they
before
take
getting
up
into
by
the
a
mains.
ladder. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why.
Oh, no, that's great. It's awesome to start somewhere and you reach anywhere after that. So
Yeah,
need to be,
because first step is important. Then only you get up to the ladder.
of
If you
course.
don't have the first step, you can't get up to
You
the
are
straight
at
to the
a
ladder.
dream place. You are at a dream place right now, Sukhmeen. There would be so many other people wondering, hey, I wish I was there where she's today. Right. You've already taken a big, big launching step. So it's
Yeah.
only going up from here.
Because it was a big step for me also, coming here with my small daughter, with my husband, leaving a family back. But
Yeah.
okay, but for something good you have to leave something.
Yeah. Yeah. Some sacrifices have to be made along the way, but
Yeah, maybe in long go it will be a very nice decision or a very good decision.
it's a good decision, of course.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. Lifestyle is very good. Aren't you liking the
Yeah.
place? It's a beautiful
Yeah,
place.
it's beautiful. The place is beautiful. I have a very big family living here,
Yeah. Oh,
so I
okay.
have a very big support system. No issues. Like, I am happy.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. Thanks for joining me today and best wishes for your career ahead.